Hi, Luke Raymond from Inaxsys Security Systems here. Today we're going to show you the brand new Ajax touchscreen keypad. The Ajax touchscreen keypad is available in both white and black, fully in stock here at Inaxsys Security Systems. And as you can see, it's basically a larger iPhone. It's really pretty slick. It brings to the Ajax product line a really nice interface if you want a keypad. Furthermore, because it's got Bluetooth built in, which I'm going to show you, it accesses your app directly and allows you to not necessarily have use of a keypad code. So by not having to use a code, you can actually just use your phone. You walk up, use your phone, and arm and disarm the panel. I'll show you how this is done. Let's take a look at programming. To start with, when we go into the actual SiteGuard app, the SiteGuard app is the one I'm going to be used for this. You go into the devices, and in the devices section, you scroll down and you add a device. When it says add a device, it's going to ask you the first thing to scan the QR code. So you do this by taking off the back of the keypad. You just slide it down, pops off, and now you have access to the back. This is where the QR code is found, as well as the little power button right here. So in my app, I'm going to scan the QR code. I'm going to name the device keypad, and I'm going to add the device. When it says add the device, it's going to ask me to push the power button. I push the power button on, and it adds the keypad that quickly. Oh. Once the keypad is added, it's going to load its data from the panel. I can then slide the back plate back on, and as you can see, I already see the panel. We're good to go. So once you've added the panel, I can then go into the programming. By default, on the panel, I have the arm and the disarm button, as well as the night mode button. It says login or control. Right now, there is no passcode on the keypad, so you have to then add a passcode to the keypad. You do this by going into the keypad itself in the programming, clicking on the icon up in the right-hand corner, which is the programming icon. It then says keypad code. When I click on keypad code, it's going to ask me to create one. I'm going to create one easy. That's 1234. I confirm the keypad code 1234, and I say done. So once I've added the keypad code 1234 to the panel, I've ensured that it's in the panel, the keypad itself. I then have to go out and go back into the panel. And in the panel, I have to go into programming by touching the gear symbol. And I have to go to keypad access codes and create a code. As you can see here, I have created an ID code, which is for the keypad, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in this case. Once I have done this, then when I can go to the keypad, I can click on arm, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. I can now arm the panel. Disarm the panel, boom, easy. So first, you have to create a panel code, which is an actual panel code 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in this case. And then you have to create a keypad code 1, 2, 3, 4 in this case. This allows you access. But there's another thing that you can do, which is really cool. As long as you have the app, you don't ever have to actually use the keypad code anymore. What you can do is you can go into the keypad and you can go into programming and you can say turn on Bluetooth. And there's a little Bluetooth symbol right here. So I'm going to turn on the Bluetooth symbol and it's going to ask me, is it normal sensitivity? My answer is yes. Then I go back and I go into the keypad here. It says Bluetooth setup is incomplete. So when I click on the I, it says for better Bluetooth operation, enable geofencing in the space settings. So I say, okay, I need to go back to the space settings. So I go back, I go into the panel, I click on the gear icon. The gear icon then brings me into programming again. I scroll down to geofencing. When I click on geofencing, it says it's currently disabled. Well, I'm going to enable it. When I click on this, I say OK, and you have to enable geofencing. I've enabled it at 150 meters here, and I scroll down and I scroll down and I lay a pin in exactly our building. By laying a pin in exactly our building here, by holding it, it says, OK, this is my geofence location. If I come within 150 meters or leave 150 meters away from the office and the system is not armed or disarmed, it's going to send me a notification. So that's the first thing to do. Obviously it says remind me to arm when leaving, remind me to disarm when leaving, keep app alive, and manage security via Bluetooth. Why does the Bluetooth matter? Because now my phone becomes my key tag. So now I can actually use my phone instead of a code. Now, to make sure that your geofencing is working, you do have to do one extra step. You need to go into your Windows, go into your settings, or not Windows, but into your app, and go into your settings, scroll down to specifically the Ajax app. As you can see, the Ajax app is here. And make sure that location services are always on. If location services are always on, then the app will work. Now, because I'm in location services, I've activated geofencing and I've activated this phone. Right now, the keypad has me logged out. Instead of using a code like I did before, I can bring my phone close to it, arm, and it automatically will arm. My phone becomes my code. So I don't have to actually have a code in this anymore. Although I do have a code, I'm using my phone instead. I can disarm again, asks me for my code, I use my phone, and now it's disarmed. So a really pretty cool little feature. And it makes using the key cards or the key tags not necessary anymore. So these keypads are available in black and white. They're in stock here at Inaxsys Security Systems, and they're a cool little addition to anybody's system. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the section below or reach out to your local rep. We're more than happy to help. Cheers.